Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is a weekly reading. It is for the week ahead. Look, it could resonate for you today, tomorrow, next year. Who knows, right? We're just going to throw some cards and find out what's going on. I'm tired of trying to organize the universe. So I'm going to let the universe, I'm going to hand it over and let the universe organize us for a bit. How are you, Taurus? How are you, Bull Gang? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. If you're a person who keeps coming back, I appreciate you the most. Thanks for your loyalty. And if you are a person who has just showed up here, I don't know where, welcome here. And welcome to all these shenanigans. And I hope that you will stay. Hope that you'll touch that subscription button. If you're somebody who keeps coming back because I just keep floating through your feed, then I hope that you will finally hit that subscription button. I know it doesn't mean a whole lot to you, but it means big things to me, and it helps me grow. So thank you so much for doing that, and I really would appreciate a thumbs up if you like this programming. Thank you so much for doing that, Taurus. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to find the extended. So let's find out what's going on here. Oh, also about private reads if you're interested in that. Let's talk about Taurus. Let's find out what's going on. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus. We have Temperance, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. Taurus, I feel like something is coming to a moment of alchemy here. It feels like something is like on your doorstep, or it's approaching. It feels like the Seven of Pentacles here in this particular depiction shows somebody looking at the gifts that they're hiding under the bed. It's almost like you're waiting for something, like a surprise. It's like something is exciting, or you're waiting for the day to approach, waiting for the time to approach. That's what it feels like here. You've been waiting and it feels exciting. And I think the excitement that you're feeling here, Taurus, is the moment of alchemy. It is this oh yeah, we're in Sagittarius season, right? True enough, right? I think that you're waiting for the excitement of everything to come into its most perfect state, which is the moment of alchemy. We've got the Knight of Cups. Look, for some of you, it could be about romantic things or about the heart space, but also the Knight of Cups is, always about the heart space, but it also is about something that's been taking a while, something that's been delayed because this is the passive Knight. This Knight is not the Knight of Wands, not the Knight of Pentacles, not the one that's charging at you, but definitely not the one that's taking forever. But it feels like you've been waiting a period of time, maybe a month. For me, cups are months. It could be that. For some of you, it could be 7 years. It could be a long time, it could be a short time. It's a general reading, and that's why I'm not pinpointing a time frame. Taurus, I feel like you have, it almost feels like a feeling of excitement. I'm getting a little bit of a feeling of excitement here, and it feels like you've been feeling like something good is going to happen. And I think that you're closer than you've ever been. You're patiently waiting. It feels like something's being hidden from you. The universe is hiding something from you, Taurus. It feels like you will be getting some sort of clarity on something. There may be communication coming as well, because the Ace of Canes, right, which is swords in this deck. And so communication, connection, it's the beginning of the opening of a conversation of some sort. So it could be that somebody is going to reach out, open conversation with you, Taurus, about something you've been waiting on. And I feel like you've been waiting on, it feels like it does for some of you have to do with a romantic thing, but not for all of you. We've got the Ten of Wands. It's making you a little bit crazy, having to do the waiting. I feel like somebody here is apprehensive. I feel like it is whoever is the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Good Cheer. It feels like somebody here is taking their time. I'm looking at this person looking at a card, but it's almost like going over my notes, going over the lines, what I'm actually going to say. And it feels like this is something that's weighing heavy on them. It feels like you're waiting, and it's weighing heavy on them to say something. They know that you expect communication, or that you're expecting them to say something. But Taurus, I think you're holding your position and waiting for them to say something. I think you're waiting for the moment of alchemy. I think you're waiting for this moment where everything is going to come together and give you clarity. But I also feel like this other person, it's on them to say something. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Four of Wands. in order to bring everything into this stable place of excitement, of celebration, in order for it all to come together, I want to say everybody's together at the dinner table. In order for it to all to come together, somebody's got to say something. And I think that you have been waiting for someone else to say something. Whatever the subject matter is for you, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're like, are they going to say it? I'm pretty sure they are. I feel like they are. It feels like you're questioning your intuition here. They are going to say something in Sagittarius season, by the way. We have the Temperance card, and that is Sagittarius energy. So we've got the Three of Cups. Interesting. We've got the Four of Pentacles is in the reverse, friend. And we've got the Two of Swords. Look at that. Judgment is here. Something is about to go down, Taurus. Something is about to go down here. I really feel that somebody who has been taking their time, finding the right words, not really sure what to say, is here with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, is about to be more vulnerable with you. It feels like somebody's having a hard time feeling their feelings or having a hard time with their vulnerabilities. The Knight is the one who's passive, the one who's going to like circle back round. They're not really going to show it all at the beginning. They're brave. They're brave with their feelings. But this particular one, I feel, has been keeping everything hidden. That's what it feels like, keeping everything hidden under the bed. And so we've got the Four of Pentacles now in the reverse with the Three of Cups. So Taurus, if this is somebody who's in a social group of yours or a social circle, look, this could be someone who you meet in a social circle. This could be a brand new person that you've never met before. It could be somebody who is in a social circle. Maybe you're going out this weekend and you meet somebody. It feels like it is going to be in a place of celebration. So we're going to be having drinks, possibly an early holiday celebration. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? So happy Thanksgiving to my American friends and all of those of you across the world who are transplanted and are celebrating. And so I feel like it feels like a holiday celebration. So from here until the end of the year, you will be celebrating, right? Whoever does. And we've got the Two of Swords. It feels like a decision is about to be made by someone who isn't usually very vulnerable. This person is somebody who's in their Knight energy, not their King energy. They're in their Knight energy, which means they're apprehensive, which means they don't really have the wisdom. But I really do feel like this person has been carrying some sort of heaviness on their heart, knowing that they want to bring everything together. They might want to invite you to their family dinner if you already know them. They might want to invite you to a get-together or make sure that you're someplace where they're going to be next time. I feel like somebody's going to say something. The list is here, right? This particular deck is called the Yuletide Tarot, by the way, if you're interested in it. It's a holiday deck. And we have the list, which is the Moment of Alchemy. That's the Judgment card. So someone here is about to make a decision, a very big decision, that's going to turn everything around. Everything is about to turn around for you, Taurus. And look at that. We've got the Empress here, Matrone. That's what they call her in this deck. So something is about to be born. And I feel like it's somebody's vulnerability, to be honest. We do have the Knight of Wands. Somebody is about to pursue. So very interesting. Let's talk about the Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Wands tells me that there is attraction, there is desire, that somebody wants to come forward. And whether this is platonic or romantic, because it not always is romantic, then it feels like somebody is about to approach you and ask you something, ask you to a dinner, ask you to a gathering, a get-together, possibly wants to make sure that you're in the space that they're in next time. We do have the Knight of... the Knight of Pentacles has shown up here. So I feel like as this person approaches you, it almost slows down. It feels like somebody's doing some reassessing here. I really need to be careful with the words that I use. I want to make sure they're sweet, that they're kind, that they're really romantic, if it's romantic for you. The Knight of Pentacles is also very practical, right? And doesn't, the Knight of Pentacles understands the journey. And so it's not what is, it's not what's between here and there, right? It's like we have a goal, but if you don't take the journey, you don't know how to get to the goal. And so that's what the Knight of Pentacles is about. It's about learning how to get to the goal, the journey, the reassessment. Yes, sometimes I got to take this path or that path. It's not always going to be in a straight line. But the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, though, that the Knight of Pentacles doesn't care how long it takes to get there. The Knight of Pentacles is never going to quit. That's the only one that you can count on, is the Knight of Pentacles. They're not flighty with their energy, with their emotions. This is the one who is solid in how they feel about something. We do have the Six of Cups, and it's in the reverse. Very interesting. And we do have the Two of Pentacles. The Six of Cups in the reverse for me is someone who is stuck in the past or is stuck in nostalgic thoughts. And so in nostalgic feelings. I feel like the reason it's taking somebody so long, so it seems like there is somebody who wants to approach and ask a question or invite you somewhere, and it feels like they're taking their time because of something that happened in the past, and they're stuck there. They're stuck there, and that's why they're approaching so slowly. It feels like someone was really hurt. Maybe someone was turned down and felt like rejection. Maybe they have a father wound or a mother wound, rejected by a parent. It feels like it's a trigger of some sort. The Two of Pentacles is here, and it feels like there is going to be a decision made in the 3D here. We do have the Two of Pentacles and one Pentacle here in the hand of the Knight. And this is Three Pentacles. Somebody here wants to build a foundation, but I feel like there is a little bit of apprehension because of the past or the thoughts or thought patterns that they're stuck in from the past. We do have the Queen of Cups. We have the the Devil energy, and we have the Eight of Swords. So this person is stuck in their head because whatever happened in the past is what they have on a loop. Yeah, it's what they have on a loop that's in going on in the mind here. The Queen of Cups is here. Look, they understand that you are kind and loving and compassionate, and that you are a person who possibly is a psychic or a seer, or they feel like you can read them like a book. I want to say with the Queen being here with the Knight, I feel like there might be an age difference. This could be the apprehension. And the Devil energy with the Eight of Swords tells me somebody is obsessively thinking about, what do I say? What do I do? When do I do this? I don't want to be hurt like I was last time. It feels like someone here wants to say something. What do they want to say to Taurus? We've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Seven of Swords. Oh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting with the Sun. So I do believe that somebody is in the midst of a breakthrough. We do have the Temperance card with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me everything in the moment of alchemy and a breakthrough is about to move forward here. We're moving forward into a new cycle. Now, that could be in the week ahead for some of you, but listen, Taurus, right now, Uranus is in your sign in retrograde, and it's going to be there. It moved in there on November 7th, and it's going to be there until the end of April, around the 25th. And so it could be, that this is taking some time. It could be that it's just taking some time. However, I think it is Neptune and Saturn that have gone direct now. So now we're feeling a little bit easier. Like it's a little bit easier to say things, a little bit easier to become vulnerable. So I feel like somebody is about to have a breakthrough, Taurus. And it feels like they are about to say something. I feel like what they're going to say is, gosh, this makes me so nervous. Or I don't really know if this is the right thing to say, but it feels like they've been keeping something under the surface with the Seven of Swords. I don't know if this is the right thing to say. I hope that this doesn't offend you when I say this, or it feels like I don't really know if this is inappropriate to ask you this. Like whether they say that part out loud or not, it feels like what is going on under the surface, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. It feels like it is something that they're finally going to be honest about, because I think somebody feels like we're becoming really good friends. We're deepening our friendship connection. And so it may be appropriate, maybe not appropriate to ask you to come to my family dinner or to ask you to join me for the holidays, or it feels like that sort of energy here. Tell me about this Four of Wands, because it does feel like somebody wants you to join in or wants you to come to their place, be part of their group, do a group thing. And it feels like this here tells me that it's weighing heavy on them, that they know that they're going to have one moment where they're going to feel vulnerable. And I think it's a moment of alchemy. Understand? Person standing in front of you doesn't plan to say anything. Maybe they've been going over it in their head, but doesn't plan that. Maybe they don't plan for you to be there. Maybe they don't plan that you're going to walk in the room, and all of a sudden, boom, they blurt it out because the Four of Pentacles is in the reverse and the Ace of Swords is here. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to find the confidence to say something, to ask you. And you can see the worry, right? Somebody here is like, oh my God. Are they gonna say yes? Is Taurus gonna say yes? Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Strength card and we've got the Sun. It came back out again. Bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. So I feel like this person is trying to find the confidence and the courage. Actually, when the Nine of Pentacles came out, I wanted to say courage, but I know that the Nine of Pentacles is building something, finding the stability within the self. I can do this. It's like the hype man. You're hyping yourself up. I can do this. I can build it. It's more about having confidence than it is courage. But then courage showed up. So the Strength card is here. Somebody has been holding back, but once they have this breakthrough here, they're no longer going to be able to hold back at all. I think that they've been here. I think that they've been in this Hermit energy here, maybe trying to go through their soul with a fine-tooth comb and figure out if they have enough, if they are enough. It feels like somebody here, yeah, we've got the Nine of Wands here, and it feels like somebody here has been hurt before. They've had loss, right? You can see that this person is looking forward, and they haven't noticed that that all of their candles are falling out. So it feels like this person has experienced a lot of loss and they're tired of losing things. So taking a step forward for them and being vulnerable is a big thing, because look, the Two of Swords is here. It's a hard decision to make, and they've been blocked from being vulnerable since they've been stuck in the nostalgia of what went on back here. But I think somebody is going to step into their Emperor energy here with this Ace of Cups and ask you something. Okay, look, let's find out what we're going to talk about in the extended. We're going to go into the extended. If you'd like to be there, please look at the top of all of these comments here, and you will find one pinned comment. In that comment, if you click on the more, you will see that there is a link. You can purchase this outright if you're just looking for the extended, one extended. If you'd like to go to the membership area, there's also a link there. The membership area will give you at least 4 extendeds in a month, and if you're interested in more, if you watch more signs, you'll get more extendeds. Of course, it's worth the bang for your buck. And if you're interested in a private read, please click on Hypsee. You can look at all my pricing, all of my packages and what they're about. I also do have live connection. So I just did one of those yesterday with Katie. Thanks for talking to me, Katie. And we talked over the phone. I actually talked to someone in text. I take questions in text as well. So yeah, just take a look and you will get a discount for just booking ahead. So let's find out what we're talking about. Of course, we're going to talk more about this, right? Because I really want to dig into this Ace of Swords and find out what this conversation is going to be about. Because someone's been hiding, I feel, how they feel about someone. And so we're going to look at it from a platonic way. We're also going to look at it from a romantic way. Let's find out what is going to be in the extended. We've got the Two of Wands. Oh, there we go. We've got the Hermit that's back here, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is the one that's prepared. Somebody is preparing. Look, the Queen of Pentacles is the one that's prepared, solid, sturdy, grounded. I need to take care of business. The Two of Wands is about the plan. I'm planning, making a plan to take action here. Someone is coming out of Hermit energy and they are going to speak with you. So when I say coming out of Hermit energy, maybe you see this person once a week. Maybe you see them at work every day. But it feels like the Hermit energy is like the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm finally going to say something. We've got the Ace of Wands here. There's going to be some light that's being lent to a subject matter here, and it's the beginning of something exciting. This person's feeling it in their chest like I was, Taurus. So I'm going to go to the extended. If you want to be there, please come there, and we will work this out for you. And everything is about to change, friend. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Everything's about to change. We're going to talk about that, and I will see you in the extended. And if that's not where I see you, then that's okay, because I'll be back, because I'm always back. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'm out. Bye-bye.